one Metro EMS major to see things from their perspective. Heather?
Well, Renee, these first responders never know exactly what to expect when they're called to a possible heroin overdose. Sometimes it's a person unconscious on the ground outside a gas station. Other times they're slumped over in the driver's seat of a car in the middle of an intersection with the car still in drive and a foot on the brake. EMS just trying to bring them back to life. As the sun begins to set in Louisville Metro, most drivers are headed home after an 8-hour day. But for first responders on the lookout for heroin overdoses, their shift has just begun.
Yeah, subject down. He's laying across the steps.
WHAS 11 News went for a ride with Louisville EMS Major Bill Loden, responding to heroin overdoses going on throughout the metro.
All right. You gonna stay and wait for me?
She was passed out here, just laying on the sidewalk.
1736 Baker.
Our journey started at 5:30 Friday night and lasted until 8 p.m. During those 2.5 hours, Division 2 responded to 2 confirmed heroin overdoses. Major Loden says he usually sees more.
Normally the classic presentation when we find these people, they're turning blue because they don't have oxygen, they're not breathing, or they're barely gasping for a breath.
Wake up, honey. You gotta wake up.
Major Loden has been with Louisville EMS for 22 years and says there's been a significant spike in heroin overdoses this year.
Okay.
There are definitely a lot more now than there were when I started.
The medicine maybe it worked a little bit. You're talking a little better now.
Why now? The answer is simple: stronger heroin.
A batch of heroin hits the streets, and it's been, mixed up with fentanyl or other medications to make the effect more desirable to them, and they shoot up the same amount, and next thing you know, 3 or 4 minutes later, they're on the ground not breathing because you have no idea what you're putting in your body.
Major Loden says it's his job to save their lives, but hopes addicts will work towards saving their own lives too.
It is sad to see these people that, if you take them in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and you're back out with them again, at 10 o'clock at night, it's really sad.
Now, those 2 calls we witnessed with Louisville EMS were within 2.5 hours. Major Loden tells me they responded to at least 3 more that evening. I'm Heather Fontaine, 11 at 11.